Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And of course, one of the questions that I've seen from time to time, and I have it today in the email, in my email, and it's actually a question that has to do with, why would I want AI in my PC? Why would artificial intelligence be something that I need? And I've seen all of these reports about how it's going to be used for snooping and so on. And here's the problem with that: AI is not well explained. AI, what it could do for you, actually, there's a lot of positive stuff. The problem is we never hear about the positive stuff. We kind of hear more negativity. Some of it has to do with too many videos of how this is all going to be used for snooping and controlling us, and too many videos of that are total lies. Every time I see somebody start talking about how recall, Microsoft snoops up and takes snapshots and sends them to Microsoft and so on. Well, you don't know what you're talking about, and that's it. And of course, the only replies these people have back is, well, have you seen the video of this guy? Yeah, it's conspiracy theory more than anything else. And have you seen, you don't know the half about computers. If you know about it, yeah, well, you can't even explain it yourself. And that is the majority of what I see with recall and things like that. Then, of course, people are like, well, of course, you're a Microsoft fanboy, so that's, yeah, of course, that comes of all of you that just can't explain anything and that always have your own point of view that's just locked down. And if there was such a thing as Microsoft snooping, we'd actually know about it a lot, because imagine the amount of data is going to be sending out back to Microsoft. It would be visible on a network. It would be something we would see. And Microsoft is not a good player. We know that Microsoft is stupid in so many ways, but their recall feature is a feature that is uniquely within your system, and it stays within your system, and you have full control. And once again, a lot of people are like, well, you can't uninstall it. Yes, you can. I've even posted a video where it is uninstallable, and it is. And there is no question about that. It's an opt-in option too. It's like, if you don't want it, you can even uninstall it. So, it's just impossible to explain anything. And of course, these guys scare everybody with all of that. But let's move beyond recall. Let's say that there's no recall. Let's say that there's nothing about, those types of features. Why would AI be interesting in my PC? Why would I want to have AI? And what would it actually add to my PC? Well, it would add a lot of performance, because a lot of features, a lot of things are already kind of AI driven in a way. There's a lot of features within Windows that are predicting what you might want to do to actually use your PC, predicting what you might want to write. That's a form of AI in Word, when it's actually suggesting to you, well, maybe you should, write this, or maybe you want to take this phrase and, write it like this instead because it's better. It's a form of AI. People just don't call it AI, but it's a form of AI already. And that is what AI can do in a much better way with a dedicated NPU. There's so many things that your computer will be better at using AI. But once again, the problem with it is the bad rep and the lack of explanation of all the features it could improve and how it could improve your daily computing. Because whether you like it or not, every PC will have an AI capable chip in the next years. You will at some point buy a new PC, and it will have an NPU, and it will use AI features. So, it's the lack of understanding of AI that is much more dangerous into what's happening right now, because you don't know what it does, so now you're believing all the people that scare you about it. And yes, AI can be used for bad things, absolutely. But your PC was always capable of being used for bad things. Always. There's nothing different with AI. AI is just that your PC is more powerful at it. And it doesn't do things that couldn't be done before. You know, when I see, oh, recall now is that feature is going to snoop on you. Well, if that's the feature is going to snoop on you, I can tell you one thing. It's been going on for a long time. You know, just look at telemetry. Just look at using ads, using your the way you use Windows to display ads for Microsoft. And this is not even Microsoft only. It's everything you use, even your smartphone. So, you know, it ain't worse. It's just that as we get more powerful, it'll be even more, you know, capable of doing it if we're not careful. So, yes, we have to be careful in the way things are going to happen. Always keep an eye out on what is coming and what features and how they will be done. But AI is actually going to improve the computing. It's, you know, when we got dedicated GPUs to play games, it was a good thing. Well, NPUs will also be a good thing for a lot of what we want to do with our PCs. And tasks that have been hard to do before are going to be easier. Just look, you know, it's not perfect yet. AI is still a much more of a keyword of trying to sell something than an actual extremely powerful and useful feature yet. But it will come there to where it's going to be powerful and do things that are going to help us every day. Just look at some people are using, you know, things like Copilot already or ChatGPT just to improve upon a text that they have to write. I mean, there's helpful things in there. And like all technologies, it can always be used for bad. But the problem is right now, most people are focusing on, oh, it's just used for bad because this is only, you know, a chip that's going to be the perfect way to snoop on us. No, and it's not worse than anything else that's already existing. Wake up. This is where conspiracy theories are actually seeping into the reality of what computing is all about. And of course, there's too many people that just don't, you know, take the time to sit down and really read on it and understand what it does. They just believe that idiot on YouTube somewhere that all he does is say, oh, well, you know, look at this. This thing is snooping on us like crazy and so on without any facts. But, hey, you're going to believe a guy that shows you something without any facts, which is crazy. So, anyways, this is pretty much what I have to say. But AI isn't, you know, just bad. It has a lot of good sides to it, and it will improve in many ways. The computing, everyday computing, and tasks that we want to do. There will be so many things, you know, that are going to be amazing, that are going to be done easily. You know, just look at going at taking a picture, for example, and trying to modify pictures. You know, everybody's been using, a lot of people have been using, you know, Photoshop. Some have been using things that are, you know, more simple. And, you know, every time you want to modify something, you know, there's work to be done. Well, AI is going to get in there, and you're just going to have to say, well, I'd like to remove all the background and just keep these two people and add a background about, you know, a beach and palm trees. And, of course, you're going to fake a photo. But instead of working hard for you with doing multiple steps to do it, it understands what you want, and it will actually do it for you. And you won't even there's almost zero effort in it. It's just going to be a question of asking it to do it for you. This is what AI is capable of, which for a long time we had to painfully actually do. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.